Players Club. How did that come about? You getting a role in that, and how was it like on set? I know that had to be crazy, huh?
Players Club. When I say that's right up there with Don't Be a Menace as far as the iconic movies that I was in, that like to this day, I have girls that come up to me and say, I'm on the pole now because of Diamond. And I'm like, you're 24. Were you watching Players Club when you were 3? What the hot? What you? Does Lisa Ray know that you're the reason she's on the pole right now? You know what I mean? We always joke. Shout out to Lisa Ray because she's my sister to this day. Put it this way: I'm so close with Lisa Ray that Lisa Ray is one of my wife's best friends now. So we became friends when we did the movie back in the day. But talking about fun, talking about shout out to Ice Cube, another movie that changed my life, another movie that was iconic, another hood classic. It was beyond fun. Put it this way: Players Club's the only movie that, let's say I had to shoot, say I had to be there 10 hours, I would stay an extra 6 hours just because of the fun I was having on the set there. Yeah, yeah, like I'm not going home. I'm gonna stay here and hang out with all the big booty atmosphere with drinks and food and everything else. Uh, it was fun. That's all I can say. Players Club was fun, and I got that role. A lot of people asked did I have to audition. I actually did, but I knew Cube. I known Cube for years. Again, I was really a part of this West Coast culture for a long time. A lot of people's videos, but I was so deep in character because it was the character Clyde was supposed to be like an Atlanta type dude. The gold teeth, you feel me? How they talk like that down there. I shot, that how they talk down there in the A. You feel me? And I went in there as that character. I mean, I was so deep in character, Cube almost didn't recognize me. I went in there with a gold tooth. I looked like I was one of the members of the Dungeon family. Like I was one of them an outcast. You know what I'm saying? And I killed the audition. And I had to read for it like everybody else. And I got the role. And it was great.
How was it like being on set with Bernie Mac?
Man, rest in peace, Bernie Mac. I got close with Bernie on that set. One thing Bernie and I had in common, he was a golfer also. So every once in a while, Bernie and I would get out and play on off days. And he just liked me as a young comedian. He remembers me from Def Comedy Jam. Remember, he was an icon on that. I was one of the young kids coming at that. And then at that time, uh, there was a comedy club in Chicago called All Jokes Aside. And shout out to George Wilborn and all my Chi-Town dudes, Dion Cole and Leon Rogers and all those dudes. But I was a young comic that Bernie took a liking to. And he was always cool. He was like a mentor to me. We talked a lot, but it was fun. There's quite a few people that are no longer with us from that. Shout out Tiny Lister. He was there. Charlie Murphy was in the movie. Rest in peace. You know what I mean? It was a great cast. When I say it was fun, and every time they said cut, it was like a whole different party started. You don't even understand. That's another one of those that I can honestly say, like I told you about the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. 20 years later, I'm still friends with people that I worked with on that set. You know what I mean? It was like a little family. And we shot that right in LA. He that was supposed to look like a strip club in Atlanta. A lot of people didn't know that. People thought it really was Atlanta. We shot that at some spot in Chatsworth. It was crazy.
Me hearing you talk about it, man, you almost was knocking down a lot of chicks on set.
Oh yes, yes they were. I can't lie. It was the Wild Wild West for sure. Like I loved how Q mixed in actresses with real strippers and real we used to call it atmosphere. Instead of atmosphere, we used to call it can we get more atmosphere? I need 3 more big booties to the left of camera. Oh, I had everybody dying laughing. And the strippers love to laugh. And I was that dude that was genuinely friends with all the strippers. Like it was funny when we finished Players Club, I looked at my phone book and all the numbers I had in my phone, it looked like a grocery list. It was like peaches, delicious, tatalicious, sapphire, honey, sugar. Like it was just, I was like, wow, I really made some good friends on this set. Yeah, they're all my friends. And we stayed tight. And whenever I had a pool party or a get together, I would invite them all and everybody loved it. I was that dude. I told you though, I was a dirty whore before I got married. My wife knows that. Uh, I knew put it this way. I knew the strippers by their real names. I'm not too proud of that, but it's the truth. You know, people be like, oh, there's Peaches. I'm like, you talking about Lisa Anderson? Yeah, that's, yeah. Be like, oh, that's Desire. No, that's Desiree Jenkins is who that is. Okay, like I knew they first, last name, they government names, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was a lot that went down on the Players Club. Put it this way. Thank God he had nice sized dressing rooms. They weren't the little cubby holes. Because a whole lot of shit went down. Yeah, yeah. It was